I'll make y'all wishes for the day. My wish is that you all find peace of mind and that peace lasts you throughout this weekend. Kind of a little irritated. My phone. This ain't the first time, and it's just more and more consistent now. I appreciate the consistency, but yeah, it's a little irritating. It's like when somebody call, you could hear it, and sometimes you can't. But more so lately, I've been. But the problem with that is like you don't see no screen, no nothing. It's just a background app. It's like a background app playing. YouTube, you pay for the premium. You could play music in the background while you do other things. Like my ringtone when people call and it's a background app type shit going on. Then what's even more so crazy, like I don't even see no missed calls on my shit. Like I don't even know who the fuck called. That's wild, ain't it, man? I got paid from the government once from them tapping my phone illegally. I don't think they ever disconnected. I got a new phone and all that shit, but now I'm experiencing the same thing. It's crazy. They was watching me, following me in Wisconsin. So then after that, I moved. A month after I moved, they sent me an email talking about you may have been compromised from illegal wiretap. We're gonna compensate you for your troubles. No worries. Send us your payment information. I'm like, all right, cool. I did that. They sent me a check. I mean, they didn't send me a check. They sent me a direct deposit. They sent a wire transfer or whatever, which wasn't much. It wasn't much. I couldn't even buy a new phone with it. So I'm like, all right, whatever. I appreciate it, but it still don't make me feel that my privacy is secure. Which really in America you don't have no privacy. I guess across the world you don't have no privacy, especially when you're on the highways. When you're in the streets, your license plates being captured. They seeing who all in your car. They basically reading your information. Then they putting up more and more data centers, so it's more easier for them to track people doing, see who people is, run through your social medias, get your front, back, side, face, all of that type of stuff. Yo, what up? Study hard. Study hard on how to listen and comprehend. That way you can retain information and you'll know exactly what's going on. I'm not sure how far you got in school, but that's a key thing that they teach you is how to learn, how to listen, how to retain information. It's something that you need to work on and practice on so that you could comprehend what's being said and you can understand what's being told to you. You feel me? Comprehension skills is almost like common sense, but everybody don't have common sense. So one thing I could help you with is learn how to rewind videos. After this over with, rewind it, listen a few times, and you will know exactly what I'm talking about. What up, Sharita Jackson? What up, Shane? But yeah, I'm talking about my phone being tapped because for a reason. I ain't got much going on, but what I got going on is what I'm dealing with my phone. Trying to use my device, right? Just like any and everybody else. Y'all use your phones, you been your phones every day. I'm not sure what problems you ever experienced, but yeah, these are my experiences. You ain't living this type of life. You ain't been through what I've been through. Probably couldn't even get through half the shit that I've been through. So yeah, but peace and blessings though. I just had to let you know real quick while you come saying some little shit so you'll know what it is. You feel me? A lot of people just love to talk. They don't know how to listen. Don't know what the fuck going on. So out of touch with reality, you don't even know what's going on. But I'm gonna pray for you though that you will have some type of discernment and some type of spiritual wisdom, knowledge, understanding, so you can understand what the fuck be going on in this world and what people talking about when they talking to you, so that you can have an intellectual conversation, right? But yeah, if it's applicable, then let it. be applied to your life or your situation. If not, then just let it go. I was watching this video last night, pretty dope, about uh, spirituality and spiritual attacks. And it was talking about how Jesus loves, how Jesus is kind and patient. But also, one thing that was mentioned that people tend to forget that he is about war as well, you know. And it's a time for it. It's a time for everything. Not saying that it's my time to be on that, but you know, something to think about. Like when you having battles, you gotta fight your battles. You don't really have to do much. You just let them know you can talk to God in prayer, right? Just like you would call the police, you call on God, call on Jesus. But yeah, I'm just dealing with some shit as far as spiritual attacks. The closer I get to God, the closer the devil get to me, and it's just been like my shadow, just constantly. You know what I'm saying? And that's a part of this lifestyle. When you choose Jesus, the devil choose to come fuck with you, and it's just what it is. You got to learn how to be more patient, more diligent, and more into your spirit, more into your word, so that you'll know how to deal with certain type of things that come as situations arise. You rise bigger. They say when you go high, when they go high, you go low, and vice versa. Which I never really understood that, but I kind of do now, more so as things go on in my life. Not to be going back and forth with people, not to allow disrespect to allow me to jump out my body. Different situations, right? Because you deal with different people on different levels. You deal with different situations different ways. But the most important thing is to deal with things correctly and in a timely manner, right? So yeah, that's what it, I handle my situations. I try to handle them correctly and let that be that. Not everything is gonna go smooth. Not everything is gonna go my way, but everything is gonna be taken care of. I appreciate that, Maya Gia. That's a dope name. Peace and blessings. A happy Friday. What y'all doing this weekend? I know that new Spider-Man came out. I've been seeing people out of India that I fuck with heavy. They went to go see it yesterday. It's so much stuff be coming out. I don't even be knowing. I don't really be caring either though. Like it just don't be entertaining to me, dog. Like what I really be concerned with is putting myself in position to be in position, like putting my life on track. And that's an ongoing mission every day. Like you might be having the best days of your life, and then some uproot you, and then you be lost, don't know what to do and how to do it. And that's a thing, like being comfortable in life. You get so comfortable when shit start changing up, you're not prepared for the changes. You don't know how to deal with it because you're stuck in your ways, you're stuck in that comfortability. You're afraid to try new things, to experience new things. And that's just what it is, right? Like you going through shit, you're gonna keep going through it until you learn how to deal with it in the right way. I'm dealing with new shit all the time because I'm learning how to deal with everything the right way. And it's just what it is. Like it's complicated. It's kind of hard to get through challenges when you never experienced them, and when you don't have people that relate or that don't want to see you achieve greatness or accomplish goals or get through your challenges in life. Like it's just what it is. Like you know, everybody not rooting for you. Not everybody gonna see you win. Not everybody gonna be on your side trying to help you. You gonna have motherfuckers in your path to distract you. People in your path to destroy you. It's just what it is. You know, not everybody you come across is gonna be on your team. I'm from Chicago, but I just came from Michigan. But right now I'm in Arizona. Basically, I'm from the Midwest. You see me through all of the states. Everybody know me. They know what I got going on. Everybody know about Team Angie from Wisconsin, Ohio, Michigan, Illinois, Indiana. Yeah, that's where I be at. I love the Midwest, but I love the states. You know, I love checking out different places, different people. It's different vibes out here in the states. You know, east, west, north, south. But yeah, I'm in Arizona. I need Arizona, dog. Was head to. Hold on, I'm trying to show you something. Yeah. What up, Visha? What up? What up? Peace and blessings. But yeah, Aaron Glenn, private personal consultant. I advocate for mental health awareness, and that's what I be on. I'm all about positive vibes. Not saying that I'm always a positive guy, but that's what my reality is because that's what I focus on. But like I was telling you, like I'm a believer in Jesus Christ. Not really believer, but I know that's my Lord and Savior. My experiences different challenges, experiencing different challenges. It don't even sound right. Yeah, like today, right? Like you see how people come around playing little games. Like I'm about peace, prosperity, elevation. But what I get is the total opposite. Like motherfucker come talking crazy, acting funny. A lot of phony ass people love to cross my path. Y'all probably like, talk about like, as soon as I got on here talking about how my phone tap, right? This motherfucker named Study Hard talk about what you talking about. You know what I'm talking about. It be like irritating people, Joe, that ain't got no direction in life, ain't got no purpose in life. They just drift and they find their way in your mix, not adding to your situation, not doing anything positive to your life or your circumstances, just in a fucking way like a bug, right? This how motherfuckers be. Yeah, I curse too, but I be working on that. Yeah, y'all see the message I just pinned? People like that be coming around me, like testing me and shit, like trying to get on my fucking nerves. That's the type of devilish shit I deal with, yo. Like it is what it is, just unnecessary type of bullshit. Unnecessary people, you feel me? Like they ain't got no purpose in life. Like what the fuck is your purpose on coming around here talking crazy to me for? I appreciate you, yeah. We having a discussion. Well, not really a discussion. You said what you said, and that was that. You wanted to. I don't know what your purpose was. Like I said, like the fuck was your, what the purpose of you even coming around saying that shit for? You hop on my shit like 2 seconds, and you tell me what you talking about. Bitch ass nigga, listen to what I'm saying. You'll know what the fuck I'm talking about. You feel me? But yeah, I was just talking about that too. Like learning how to be patient with people when they ignorant in the motherfucker. You feel like I don't have to go back and forth with nobody. I really don't. I could be ignoring people too, but it's like I'm working on that. It's something I deal with every fucking day. This ain't nothing new to me. And just like I was saying, like you gonna keep dealing with the same shit till you learn how to deal with it correctly. And that's one thing that I'm still working on, how to deal with unruly motherfuckers. People who don't got no purpose in life. They just in your fucking face and your business in your way. People like that is what I'm learning how to work on. How to deal with. Y'all could be like, oh, you can ignore them. You don't have to deal with them. That's true to a certain extent. But running from situations ain't gonna help you deal with it either. Ain't gonna help you grow as a person. Ain't gonna help your characteristics evolve. You be the same motherfucker thinking that shit gonna be different for you, and it's not. But yeah, that's what it is. Is what I'm talking about. How to deal with people that don't mean no purpose in your life, that don't bring no value, that just fucking a fly, just find their way by in your face, just irritate. But I got love for all, like even the motherfuckers that don't like me, that don't love me, like it is what it is. Like I don't lose no sleep. We could be at war, we could be whatever, but it don't bother me, dog. Like I'm really not worried. And then Visha Roy, what's funny? Like, what up? Talk to me. You got time, right? What's your purpose, Visha? What up? What up? One thing about this though, people be thinking they say internet gangsters, but it's the age of technology. One thing about information is widely available. If you a type of motherfucker who go seek information, you want to learn some shit. One thing I do know that you can figure out what people at any point in time, even if you online. You could easily be found, dog. Like it ain't really no secret. Like I was just telling y'all about how ain't no privacy in the world. The way this government working, the shit that they got going on, it shouldn't even be no unsolved murders and mysteries and nothing like that. Like if they want you, they'll get you. Just like with anybody in this world, motherfucker want to get on your ass. It's possible, dog. You ain't really safe because you online talking crazy. Motherfucker get up on your ass. But I ain't even finna put no energy into that. Like I could care less. You feel me? Like you do what you do. You go keep your shit in your safe spaces so you think that's safe, right? But be mindful of who you playing with, cause not everybody is patient as me. Not everybody war like me. You know what I'm saying? It's an art to war, and I'm very, very patient when dealing with people, and especially unruly people. Like not all the time and not all the people, but I'm learning how to, let shit go. Not everybody worth my time or attention, especially when they ain't got no purpose in life. Like they feed off of that type of shit. Like some of y'all feed off nutrition, some of y'all feed off spirituality, feed off joy and love and different things like that you pursue in life. And vice versa. Some people they just miserable. They love to go and make other people miserable to share their misery with. You know what I'm saying? Like misery come in all shapes and forms, all forms of fashion. You'd be surprised what type of motherfucker you think happy in life until you around them, and all of a sudden you tired, your headache. You start feeling everything that don't make you feel good, which means this type of motherfucker is draining your energy from what they're hiding with inside themselves. You ever been around somebody and it's just like, oh, I'm tired all of a sudden, or my head hurt, or I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you get bit by a mosquito, you really won't see it until you feel it. You just start feeling that shit. You just don't feel good. That's what I'm talking about. Like, motherfuckers like that, right? You look at somebody else's lifestyle, you think they happy, you think they got it all, then all of a sudden you like, damn, you got so much to be grateful for, but you ain't. You got so much to be happy about, but you're not. Stuff like that, like you got to be careful with people like that. Like everybody ain't your friend, dog. Like everybody don't want to see you doing well, and it might not come out right away until all of a sudden your life is spiraling down fast, and you like, what's going on, right? I got all of this stuff happening. It's because of the people you rocking with, the people you think rocking with you. Their spirit ain't right. It's like certain things, like in life, right? Like you could be a match, and I'm just saying in spirituality, like you won't see these things, you won't know these things until it happen. But let's carry on, right? Like you a match, meaning you out here, you could light the world whenever you feel like it, but you holding on to that match until it's needed. And then you got other people who are a lighter or the sandpaper. They got purpose in life too, but they don't know how to be useful in life. So they come striking everybody match when it's not time. Just for a thrill, just for a kick out of it, right? Just like on social media, you see a lot of bitches on there fighting, jumping other females. Like, what the fuck going on, right? That's just what I mean. You can't see it in people until it's happening. You think you safe, you think you're around people that's got your back, and then all of a sudden you in danger and you're in harm's way. That's how it is. Like you be blinded. You can't have no type of discernment because you so surrounded with all this negativity, with all of the bullshit that you thinking that it's not what it is because you can't see it until it's a part of the flesh. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard people with no spiritual life to understand these things. People will think like, what do you mean by that? Like spiritual gifts, spiritual lifestyle, certain things you do to maintain your spiritual health, like you fast, you pray, meditate, and there's other things you could do. And on the other side, like I know some of y'all, you get your crystals, your stones, and all of that other shit that y'all get, as far as this earthly bound protection that people do, full moon ritual, all that type of shit. Like to be aware is to be alive. You should know a little bit about everything because At some point in time in your life, you're gonna be dealing with a little bit of everything, and you should be aware of how to get through certain things, and it's just shit like that, right? But yeah, I got discernment. God be showing me certain stuff, and some stuff don't happen right away. It just be like, be prepared because this what you finna experience here. Then you're not always ready. You can be preparing all the day long, but when it happen, when it's time, you just might not be ready. So yeah, I just encourage y'all like to be humble, because like I say, anything can happen at any time. People always out here looking for somebody to destroy, looking for somebody to irritate. Just like these two people, they come my way with no purpose at all, but to irritate me and just talk their little shit. Now they happy. But yeah, like that's what I deal with, Joe. Like motherfuckers like that, and just, I mean, like, what's the purpose of me dealing with that type of shit or experiencing it? Like I don't know. But what I do know is that it's everything for a purpose. Everything has a reason, and the reason why maybe that I need to have more character development, working on who I am, so that I can be better for who I need to be, not being in my own way, basically. A lot of us be in our own way too. We be so egotistical, too arrogant. We can't fucking adapt and adjust to what we need to because we think that it'll be all right because we ain't gonna change. We're not open to change, not open to learn shit, not open to know shit, right? Life about connections. Who you connected with? How healthy is y'all connection? Visha and Study Hard. I don't even trying to connect with y'all. I'm only trying to connect with the people that's like minded, so that we can move forward together, having that same vision, having that same purpose. And then for those of you who don't know your purpose in life, ask God. Spend time with yourself to figure out who you are and what you can be, how valuable you can be to this world. Because it ain't all about us. Like, shit. When you follow Christ, you out here supposed to be impacting other people's life in a positive way. God bless us so that we can be blessings to each other. Just like an apple seed, right? Once it grows, it's being nurtured. You know how many people that one seed could feed, and then how many more times is multiplied? Like that's what life about. Like one of them type of motherfuckers, like a fruitful seed. You'll be abundant in life. You'll have so much, and everybody that feeds from you will be able to feed you back. Like if you ever garden before, you will know. Like you do it one time, you can do it two times, but the first time you do it, you feel a certain way. Like you just add value to this world. And then once you do that, the world be just pouring back into you in so many different ways. Like I'm dealing with a lot of bullshit, but I'm still being poured into in so many different ways. I'm just learning how to be patient for when shit come, and learning how to deal with motherfuckers that irritate me and situations that irritate me. And that's just what it is what I'm talking about. Like I'm not perfect. I have mental health concerns as well. Like I had to take time to process what I'm feeling and what made me feel, really examine myself and look in the mirror and try to figure shit out. Not to be comparing myself to nobody else, because ain't nobody dealing with what I'm dealing with. And if they is, then we'll be talking about how I get through the shit, right? But that's just what it is. I'm not looking for nobody to save me. I'm looking towards the mirror and looking like, what do we need to do? How adjustments we need to make, right? What do I need to learn? Where do I lack? And that's just where I'm at with it. Like that's what I'm on. I'm reflecting on my decisions, my choices, and I'm being accountable. And one of them type of niggas to make excuses because I can. or living a lie. I'm living my authentic truth. People hate that so much they want to come try to me and destroy me with their little senseless comments and remarks and with their opinions, which I don't really give a fuck. But I do a little bit though, so that's a lie. Like it bothers me when people have time to be on some goofy shit, cause it's irritating to me. Like I ain't one of them type of niggas that ain't got time. I mean, they just got time to be on goofy shit all day. Like the fuck, life is short, dog. While you playing around and lose your life, like you gonna be regretting that you ain't take your shit serious. A lot of people being haunted, a lot of hauntings going on because those people didn't take their life serious and they fucking miserable in death, waiting on judgment day. And that's how I look at it. That's just my thoughts. I'm not saying that that's what it is, but I can imagine you so miserable on life and running around with no purpose and you lose your life. Now all of a sudden you a spirit running around doing the same goofy ass shit because that's what you're stuck in. That's what your mindset was about. And however you train your mind, that's what it is. Like you came in here with that mindset, you're gonna leave here with that mindset. Meaning, I came in this world with all of the gifts and talents that I have, and I'm gonna leave with all of the new stuff that I've learned and evolved with and developed within my spirit, within my life, right? Like painting, which is one thing, motivation, different little shit that I learned how to do to help myself and help other people. And when I die and be gone, I have more skills to whatever I need to do in that space, that time in that space. Kind of like when you dreaming, right? Like you got certain skills to help you navigate that space and time. Whether you just observing or where you actively doing things, like that's a part of you. And when this flesh is buried in the ground, that part of you is gonna be still out here wandering, observing, and not have the skills you need because you're not working on yourself. You're not being accountable. When I dream, I be just like I am now. Like I know what I'm doing. I be fully effective, right? And also I be learning as well. Like shit, it's my experience, and I be going out there more experiences like that. That's what I be focused on in life. Like I don't have time to be playing with motherfuckers. Like I don't play with people, dog. I'm very serious about what I got going on and what I'm into. Not saying that I don't have fun, because that's something totally different than being serious. You know, like I'm not a joke. I don't look at life like a joke. I don't look like a joke. I'm not one of them goofy ass niggas that be joking around that you want to play with. We can have fun, yeah. That's like I said, that's something different than being goofy, right? And what I mean by goofy, just a joker or somebody who just not serious all the time. Not saying that you have to be, but it's certain things in life that require your time and attention and your. And I'm gonna keep on bringing it back because you gave me this experience. That's why I like study hard for coming over here talking shit. Because I'm gonna keep using you and as an example. I'm gonna keep using you as an example of what type of people in this world that don't be on shit, that have time to be on no elevation, no value. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was your purpose, dog? Like, that's what I'm talking about. You don't want to be like this person. When they die and be dead and gone, they gonna be running around playing and shit and steady playing and shit because that's their mindset. Their life is a joke, their experience is a joke, and when they're dead and gone, their spirit is gonna be a joke, running around still joking with people that don't want to be bothered with their ass. You ever seen anybody being haunted, a haunted place or a haunted object? That's a motherfucking joke. A spirit that didn't take themselves serious and now they want some attention. Just like this study hard person. You want some attention because you don't take yourself serious and you think I'm gonna take you serious. I'm laughing at you, dog. This is an experience for me to have fun with, and a prime example for me to use as what type of different people in this world. There's you and there's me. We nothing alike. We don't think alike. We don't look at the world alike. Our point of view is totally different. We're heading in different directions. But you drifted along this way because you're not taking control of your life. You have no purpose in life. And I'm gonna keep on saying that because I'm helping you have purpose. That was the point of you even finding my page and coming to me talking that goofy shit. You thought I was gonna be one of them other people that you deal with, but nah, it's not that. I am nice and I can be as nice as I want to be, but it's a time for everything. And it's time for you to know the truth. about the shit that you doing with your time, the way that you live in your life. If you want to keep living long, I'm pretty sure you're not as old as me and won't make it to see as old as I will, which I hope you do, and I don't wish that on you. But the shit that you doing, it ain't gonna bring you nowhere in life, dog. The shit that you thinking about, that you spend time doing, that shit gonna end your life real soon. I hope that you change so that you can live longer to experience better days and better things and have better experiences. That you will look at this world and see how you could be making it a better place. Because in the moment, you're not. Right now, you just a fucking clown, dog, for my entertainment. And I'm entertaining you as well by engaging with your goofy ass. But it is what it is, though. Like, like shit, it's a time for everything. Yes, I'm a follower of Christ, but that don't mean that I'm gonna let a motherfucker push over me and step over me. Nah, this is what Christ looked like. For those of you who don't know, we come in different ways, forms, and fashions, but we always come to help evolve and elevate a motherfucker, whether you appreciate it or not. And me being prosecuted by your goofiness, by your arrogance, by your your inconsideracy, like by disturbing my peace, talking that goofy shit, like that type of stuff, I'm being patient with, but I'm helping you be a better you. Because if nobody ever gonna tell you in life, dog, the shit you doing, it ain't cool, it ain't adding up to much, and it ain't gonna help you live long to add up your years in life to be much. Right now, you ain't shit. But a motherfucking bug to come around bugging people because you ain't got shit to do. And that's cool. You bored. You have no direction. But I'm gonna tell you, you need to go to school. You need to learn how to obtain information. And that's something that you could do with your life. You could do with yourself. Because you're gonna learn the hard way that everybody ain't as patient as me, everybody ain't as kind as me, and everybody ain't gonna let shit go. They're gonna get up on your ass online or dog. That's all I'm just letting you know. Like, be careful and be safe. Be safe, dog. Because the shit you doing is dangerous. It might seem fun, but you'll lose your life real quick playing little games thinking that you getting some real prize from it. The prize is the afterlife that you ain't ready for. So yeah, dog. I'm glad that we had this little chat because if nobody ever gonna tell you, I will. And I love you with all love. I'm saying this with all love. Even though I call you names, but it is what it is. Like that's what you presented to me. If you walk like a duck and talk like a duck, you're a fucking duck. And that's just what it is. I don't care if somebody been telling you you a dog, you a beast. Nah, what I see, what I hear, and what you're doing is what the fuck it is. You're a clown. You don't like it, change your ways. And there you go. That's something for you to do. Go look in the mirror and examine yourself and think about what you did today. How it affect people in a positive or a negative way. You're not adding value to anybody's life, to anybody's situation. And that there is goofy. It's some clown activity. But yeah, you came to the right place at the right time so you can hear the truth. Because that's all I'm going to ever speak is the truth. I'm not going to help you live your lie. You going to go somewhere else with that shit. That's what people need, y'all. They need y'all to be real with them. They need y'all to speak the truth. And it's a way to do so. You know what I'm saying? Like, quit helping people comfort them by living in their lives. Like, that shit ain't what's up. People can't grow like that. People don't learn like that. And if you can't tell a motherfucker the truth, you don't need to be with them. You don't need to be around them. Go let them live their unauthentic life by themselves or with the other people that they faking it with. Because one thing about the darkness, the light's gonna find a way to shine through it. You know what I'm saying? Like even with the sun coming up and going down, everything has this moment of darkness and then it has this moment of light. Like it's just what it is. It's nothing secret about anything, like everything comes to the light when it's time. And it's time for you to see the light. It's time for you to know the truth and stop living a lie. Be courageous and be who you're supposed to be, whether a man or woman, because you ain't got no picture. I don't know who the fuck you is or what you is, but honestly, like, stop living in the dark, dog, because the light gonna shine on your bullshit. And before I put any more light on it, I'm gonna just let it be what it is, cause I ain't gonna do nothing to you. I ain't gonna look you up and all that. I don't care less. You already a motherfucker who ain't I don't take serious. You know what I'm saying? Like you a fucking joke, dog. You ain't got no picture on your thing. You out here talking shit to people. Like, dude, you got a lot of time for a lot of goofy shit, and you playing a dangerous game, dog. So that's all I'm just letting you know. Like, be safe and be mindful of what you're doing, cause that shit ain't gonna put you in no better position than what you already in. A miserable motherfucker. And that's the truth. Like, you see, when people got time to do shit like that, say shit like that, they miserable. Like, what the fuck? You got time for this type of goofy shit, dog? I'm from Chicago. I just came from Michigan. I'm from the Midwest. I be all through that bitch. When I was in Wisconsin, the police was following me and tapping my phone. So yeah, I move around a lot. I do what I do. I'm a 3-time felon. It's hard for me to get jobs, so I be trying to make my own way in life. God been providing for me for 4 years with my company, for my whole life actually. But with this company, I've been making money with it. Like, be surprised to see these miracles happen in my life every day. That's why I do what I do, and I'm passionate about what I do because I know where my help come from, and I know how you could be helped as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't be worried about shit, but I do be irritated with the shit that I have to deal with through people and through places, through different little shit, right? Trying to be the best I could be and like be all that I'm meant to be while I'm here experiencing reality. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm focusing on, having better experiences and being better. Like, shit, that's it. That's all. I elevate. I don't really care what other people do or don't do because if it's meant for me, we'll be moving along the same path together, walking hand in hand towards the sun, towards that light, shining bright just like that, right? From the shit that we do. And one thing you could take from this, if not nothing at all, Nelson Mandela, um, Gandhi, different motherfuckers who was walking towards the light. That now that they're gone, their light is still shining from the things that they did, the way that they spend their time, the mindset that they incorporated and applied from the things that they were seeking to learn. Right. That's why their light still shining. Their name is still being spoken on. Uh, Christopher Columbus, different motherfuckers, right? Like I don't know everybody. I don't know everything. Confucius, just different people, right? Those are honorable people. They spend their time sacrificing the right way, making sure that they know better to do better and help people live a better life, right? They add value to this world, is what I'm saying overall. You don't have to be striving to be like anybody else but yourself. And you're going to be known for your deeds. That's living true. That's living authentic. You're going to impact so many people's life in a positive way just being you, dog. Being a good person. But you can't pay for that type of ability. You can't wish for it. You just gotta work on it if you decide to. And the way that you can decide to is by being accountable. Shit, you're not gonna make the right decisions all the time. You just not, because you don't know everything. I'm not saying you do, you don't. I'm talking about myself in general. Like I don't know everything. I'm learning how to do shit. I'm learning how to learn, right? I'm experiencing different stuff, like I just told y'all. But one thing that I keep experiencing is the unruly people, motherfuckers that love to test my patience and fucking just get on my fucking nerves, man, with that goofy shit. And that's why I have a lot of my problems because I speak up. Like, I ain't got time to be playing with you motherfuckers. I don't. And I'm going to tell you about yourself. If you don't like it, I will. Like, shit, that's your fucking problem. I ain't even really want to talk about all this, but I guess it's the time for it. Shit. Like I say, I'm going to speak. You came, you gave me something to talk about, which really I ain't want to talk about this. I was talking about it fucking with my phone, how they paid me already, and now they on this same shit again, and they ain't really doing much, but struggling and trying to find my way through life. That's it. That's all. But what I'm dealing with is like unnecessary. It's irritating than a motherfucker, and I'm human. I got a right to be irritated, to be mad, to be sad, to be all the emotions that I can feel and experience. But like I said, I process this shit and I'm working on how to work on it or through it, right? Just because I'm sad don't mean I have to be a downer all day or cry all day. Just because I'm happy don't mean that I have to be uh, rub it in somebody's face who is not happy. It's a way to do things. It's a time for everything. And when it's my time, I'm gonna go through my time, and I'm gonna see how it affected me, how all of that stuff, right? That's just me, being accountable for what I'm dealing with and what I put on myself. Because consequences is real. That doesn't mean that I ain't gonna experience consequences from my actions. But with that being said, I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend and be safe out there. Don't be like this person study hard and this other person Roy. Cause life ain't gonna be nothing but a joke to them until they're dead and gone and run around trying to joke with people as a spirit, thinking that they're still in the flesh until they be going into their judgment day, for the rest of the eternity. A lot of y'all think that this is it, this little life that we live in, this little flesh that we in. Nah, this just is an experience for a little bit of time. We all have our exit date. So before that day come, make sure that you're doing what you're supposed to do so that you could be valuable to yourself. And also that this world appreciates your sacrifices because you don't have to, right? Like I don't have to. I don't have to work on myself. I could be out here fucking the world up like it's already fucked up. Being one of these niggas who gonna make your life more hell, right? And it's my choice. I could do as I please. But I'm sacrificing that type of mindset, those type of emotions to be a better person, to be more patient, to be a better characteristic. I mean, a better character, right? Like having patience, being kind, being merciful. Different little shit, right? As far as characteristic traits that I'm working on, sacrificing the desires, the easy route. Because it's easy to go do whatever I please, right? But, I have morals and I'm working on keeping them. I have dignity, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not just gonna sell out like a lot of y'all. When times get hard, you go do some weird shit, and then you still not happy. You still not in a position to be in a position. So yeah, I'm working on myself so that I could be better and help lead people in a better direction because that's what I care about. How I affect people that cross my path. And for those of you who come through my path, how you trying to affect me, I'm gonna have something to say about it. That's just who I am and what I am. You don't want to hear my truth, it don't come with your lies. It's just what it is. So yeah, I appreciate y'all. Even study hard for come talking shit. I hope that you learned something today and that you spend time trying to learn because you yeah. But yeah, it is what it is, dog. Peace and blessings. But it ain't where you from, it's where you at. Wherever I go in this world, I'm gonna be who I am. I don't give a fuck if I was from Mars or wherever, right? Who I am determines what I am and where I'm gonna be at. I'm gonna be the same person everywhere around the world. You either gonna love me or hate me, but you'll never break me. Oh yeah, one more thing too. If y'all when if you would consider becoming a member, Team Angie, I really appreciate you. More than you ever know, and I appreciate y'all already though. Whether you do or don't, it is what it is. It's all well. But just let you know, I greatly appreciate your time. And if you would consider subscribing, becoming a family, then you got a lot of support, a lot of resources. That's just what I am, a walker resource. Like I don't know it all, but I do definitely know how to figure shit out. I think for myself. I don't let this world determine what what's what, right? Like I don't care about what the fuck the world doing or what they're not doing because I have my own mind. I have my own dreams, my own, and yeah, I question everything. Don't just be believing any and every fucking thing because somebody said so. People will deceive you, dog, and they know how to really easily. Especially if you don't question shit and if you don't think for yourself, You would be easily compromised, could put strings on you and just control you because you're just a vessel that don't have a brain, don't have a soul. Every motherfucker easily convince you and influence you. That's a puppet, dog. It's a lot of puppets in the world, non-playable characters, people who just here programmed to be here, the comfortable people in the world. And it's uncomfortable in this world when you're learning, you're growing, you're evolving, you're thinking for yourself because you're gonna break from the norm. You're not gonna be a social compliance motherfucker. And what that mean, what that is this, right? Like, okay, I'm gonna give you a prime example and then we gonna be done. So this is social compliance. You go into a room, you sit down. Now here come other people coming into a room, but when they come in, they sit down, they put their hands on their head, they just leave their hands on their head. So you come in, you see three people do that, then the fourth person do that, the fifth person do that. Now all of a sudden, you looking around, you just put your hands on your head because you see everybody else doing it. That's social compliance. You doing what the fuck everybody else doing because they're doing it. You're not asking questions about why they doing it. You don't even know why. You just following the crowd. And a lot of motherfuckers in this world is exactly that, following the crowd. And another example, like a shepherd, right? Leading motherfuckers to the cliffs. Like I'll take you. Hold on, my phone about to die. But anyway, like this, right? I'll lead you to like a fire. You just go around the circle. I'm going around the circle. You follow me around the circle, and I slip up out that circle. Now you motherfuckers just keep going around the circle of the fire. That's how easy it is for motherfuckers who follow the crowd to be lost in the crowd and to be fucked up with the crowd. Start thinking for yourself and start asking questions. My bad, y'all. My shit about to die. I gotta go, but only for a moment. I'm about to turn this article up. We finna read through it. It's more about mindset and more encouragement for people to learn how to think for yourself. Be courageous to think for yourself and ask questions. There's no such thing as a dumb question, but it is a dumb person. If you don't know, you don't know. And that's fine. You ain't gonna know everything. But the only way to find out is to ask questions and keep asking questions until shit makes sense. And if it don't, just know that hey, you dealing with some bullshit. It don't add up. It don't add up. But yeah, like I say again, one more time. If you wouldn't mind considering becoming a member, I greatly appreciate you. Even if you don't, I still do.